your Doom City friendly monster coach D, and you are listening to the On the Way Up show only on Highly Unique Radio.
Happy Thursday. What's going on, Lady Star?
Good morning. Y'all know this is Takara Star, your favorite girl. Welcome.
Yeah.
Throwback Thursdays, huh?
Yeah, hey, Star, you know this what it's all
Throwback
about.
Thursday.
Yeah, don't do it now. You know, we getting close to the wintertime. It's going to be a lot of dancing going on because everybody, this the time of the year you say people boo up anyway, right?
Yeah.
Cuffing
right. Season.
Cuffing season.
Welcome to cuffing season. It is officially here. You see, I got my sweater on.
Oh, it's time to cuff
Feeling
up.
cozy.
What's up, Mr. Black?
What's the word, Big Bird? We in the building. You know what it is?
Man, you already know. In the Friendly Monster, he brought in a WWE belt. What's going on over there, Mr. Friendly Monster?
Hey, you know, man, I'm the real people champion, man. It's your Doom City friendly monster coach D. Happy Throwback Thursday. How y'all doing?
It's going down here in Hollywood, Florida. Hey, listen, y'all. I am so excited what's going on in this culture right now. South Florida is changing, y'all. I mean, they telling me in the next 10 years, 5 years, it's going to be a party. I mean, we already was a party state, but with the Bright Line and with the casinos and the sports betting, it's going to feel almost that Vegas feel. Have you ever been to Vegas, Star?
Yeah. Multiple
Oh, you have?
times.
Okay.
I got family in Vegas.
Okay. What, how you feel when you
Shout out Vegas.
Shout out to Vegas.
Hey.
Hey, we ain't hating, y'all. Come on down here, cause the only difference between Vegas and South Florida, we don't. It's not so hot. I hate going to Vegas when you can't even walk outside like you're in the oven.
Nah, man, stop it, man. South
But at
Florida.
least it's dry heat.
Yeah, it's dry heat. I enjoy the dry heat, man. South Florida during the summertime, man, by the time you step out the door, you sweating, you feel nasty, even though you just took a shower 5 minutes ago.
So you got to take
know
2
what I'm saying?
showers a day.
Yeah.
So you saying you like the Vegas heat better than the?
It's dry, man.
No
I don't
way,
sweat as
man.
much as when I'm in Vegas as I do here in South Florida, to keep it real with you.
That's honest.
Man, my
the
my
humidity.
first time in Vegas, I thought I was in the oven. It was so hot, I had to go and get in the shade on the other side of the road, man.
Yeah, but were you sweating like crazy?
I'd rather sweat than to die.
Nah, I don't know if you would die from it.
You can't die. I remember though, so you know I'm originally from Alaska. Yeah. When I first started visiting Vegas, visiting my family there, I was sunbathed in the front yard because in Alaska you get a short window of that sun. So when I got there, I was like, ooh, I was eating it up. I was soaking it up. The whole family came out the house and looked at me like I was a 3-eyed monster.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'm telling you, it's a different heat. Black, what you think, Black? I know you go over there. You just came back. How it felt over there?
Yeah, everybody in Vegas know my name. Vegas is Vegas is dope. I've been to Vegas, like I literally lived out to Vegas so much. So I know all the different changes in weather. I do agree.
It gets cold in the winter.
Yeah, I've been in wintertime. I've seen the snow in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I've seen it, hot. So summers in Vegas I think is disgusting. I do agree. Like from late June to early August.
Yeah.
Early June to late August is kind of crazy. You're talking 115 degrees.
Yeah.
I mean that's out of control. Right.
Yeah.
But from September until October, that level of heat is dope. I ain't gonna. It just goes from crazy. It goes. You could have a 85 degree day and then a 62 degree night. You
That's
know what I'm
true.
saying? Desert.
It's very extreme.
So you have traveled a little bit.
Yeah, I've been around the world.
You've been around the world.
Yeah.
Now, I'm just gonna go to the United States. I ain't trying to, because I know if I ask you the world, you're gonna have to go deep.
Mm-hmm.
In the United States, what state has the best atmosphere?
Atmosphere mean what in regards
Just
to the vibe and life?
The vibe, the life, everything.
I would say top 5 cities would be.
No state. Now you can't go state.
State.
I know you. Come on, don't hold back. You're here.
No. It's funny. The funny. Florida is definitely one of those states.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. If you had to pick a state, it could be Florida.
Okay.
Overall, Florida has all the best vibe.
Yes, sir.
You can do more things. And have more fun on a yearly basis than a lot of the other states. So yeah, Florida's the number 1 state.
There it is. Lady Star, what you say, Lady Star?
I second that.
You second that, Coach D?
Man, come on, man. I'm the Doom City friendly monster born and raised. What you talking about?
Man, and you got another one born and raised at Holy Cross Hospital in Fort Lauderdale Beach, Florida. I've been around the world too, but it's no place like home.
I wouldn't go that far.
I was going to say.
You left the word out.
You said in the United States, so I
ain't go outside.
because Florida has nothing on Jamaica.
But you know what? I would
Nothing.
say in
Nothing
United
on
States,
Jamaica.
though, also Puerto Rico has a real tight second for me.
Yeah, Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, this the root boy over here. He
Yeah.
gonna stand up for Jamaica.
Yeah, I was going to say. I mean, if you had me at anywhere in the world, like Florida has nothing on it.
But see, we don't get the real. I'm a tourist when I go to Jamaica. I haven't seen the real Jamaica.
I've been all over Jamaica.
Yeah,
It ain't mess with you.
What you mean mess with me?
I mean,
I'm visiting family out there.
Oh, you have family in Jamaica. See, I'd be scared. They'd be like, Yankee boy, we're going to chop your head off.
Knowing you, they probably would.
Nah, man.
You would have said something.
I don't know what part of Jamaica you been at, bro. But I damn sure know they ain't saying Yankee boy, we chopping your head off.
I bet you. I'm telling you, when I go over there, right? Not that. I'm
The only harassment I got was from the police that pulled us over. They was looking for some money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, when I went
And
over,
them potholes, them roads was rough.
The roads are rough.
Them roads is rude.
yeah, and then in the other part, they drive around the mountain so fast, like they used to, and I'm scared.
Now
like,
forget that. Them steep hills
Yeah.
with them bad brakes and them potholes on the cliff.
Yeah.
That's that right there.
But it's nothing
That's
like
crazy.
for me to go outside of the country just to see other countries. I enjoy that.
I'm
really do.
gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you another place that's amazing. To me is Saudi Arabia. You know, Saudi Arabia is amazing. I could pack my bag tomorrow and never come back. You know what I'm saying? So so when you say the vibe, you know, there's a lot of places. Florida just United, and then it's variable because I ain't gonna lie, Vegas is definitely one of them cities too.
But my problem with Vegas though is so brown. It's just various shades of brown.
Right.
It is like kind of the Sahara Desert.
It's
vibe.
a desert. It's a desert.
I need some more greenery.
So
in my
big
life.
ups to South Florida, but big ups to the big state, to Florida, man. We so proud to have y'all here on the Way Up show at the Highly Unique So Flow. And I want y'all to know that we are here in Hollywood, Florida. We'll be back with the quarter of the day. Oh, he went there. Don't get it. You make me feel brand new. I've been waiting to do that since we've been back, y'all. I'm back at it.
All
We
right.
back on it, Coach.
What's up, brand new?
Hey, I'm on this quarter today. I see the friendly monster. He in deep thought. This one's gonna be good today.
Oh man, this one's gonna be great, Coach.
He bought the belt for this one. It better.
Oh
be.
yeah.
Hey,
And that
Coach, before we go into the quarter today, can you the belt is symbolizing what? You brought it and I want it. So how do I get that belt?
Well, let me tell you, man. This is the people's belt right there, man. So
Oh, that's just for you. You not. Okay.
that's the people's belt. So I gotta carry it around and remind myself that from the younger me, I was a big fan of the WWE.
Let me let the people see it, man.
Oh yeah.
I want y'all to see the belt, man.
I was a big fan of the. It's heavy, ain't it,
Oh,
Coach?
see the belt, y'all. See the belt, man. Black, you ever had you a belt like this, Black?
Yeah. Put it down a little bit.
I own the original Intercontinental belt that owned by Jimmy Snuka.
All right.
I have that belt in my war chest.
Okay.
So-
two
so-
wrestler fans in the building.
So guess what? Whenever you're ready to auction it off, just let me know.
Oh no! I'm looking at the NXT belt. I'm looking at it and see because only reason why I wouldn't want to get that because it's a tag team belt and it's two. It goes with two.
Right.
Yeah.
I have the Intercontinental belt.
Yeah, that means somebody else got the other one.
half.
I don't know who the hell who have it.
So
But
I don't
guess
want
what?
that.
But guess what, man? I was always a WWE fan, and as a kid, I loved the Ultimate Warrior, and Macho Man Randy Savage was once a tag team champion,
But
right?
see, Coach, you so young, man. You got to go back to the original Dusty Road, man.
Man, I still know. I'm
you
a
know
big
Dusty
fan.
Rhodes?
I'm a
Okay.
big fan of Uncle Dusty Rhodes.
Okay,
you know?
the Junkyard Dog.
I just wasn't a fan of his son Dustin Rhodes, man, who became Goldust.
But I rock with Cody though.
Yeah. Oh, Cody Rhodes.
Yeah,
Yeah, he became Goldust, right?
No.
Dustin became name.
and
Code,
Gold Rush.
yeah.
Cody Rhodes is now the current WWE champion, right?
That's what's up. That's what's
Yeah,
up.
but go on, tell the rest of your story because
Yeah,
I
man.
jumped in.
So I pretty much, growing up, I always said I'm never gonna be a professional wrestler. I made that, I made that decision at a young age. But I always said I wanted to own at least a WWE belt, and it just affirmation, right? When you affirm something and you believe in it, and then the opportunity present itself, and I just refused.
I love that.
To walk away. So it was an auction, and I had a gentleman. He was just competing with me. He just kept bidding. Every time I said 400, he said 451. I said 500, he says 505, right? And he just kept betting, and all of a sudden I was like, man, I'm just gonna make a offer that he's not gonna, and I thought he wasn't, but he just kept betting with me, and then eventually I'm like, I'm not walking away without the belt. So eventually I put in a bet and I won it. So ever since then I just been walking around saying,
did you give him a stink eye?
I didn't, man. I just let him know, bro, I'm the champ, so I'm gonna get the belt. And I'm gonna walk out of here.
Oh, you voiced that. You told him verbally.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not walking out of here without this.
Oh yeah, he knew that. He knew I
Okay.
wasn't walking without it. And then eventually, I put an offer, and he just walked away.
That's what I'm talking about, Coach.
So now it's the people champ. I'm actually, Coach. I'm actually getting one made, similar to this, but it's gonna have the BWM logo, same color, black and gold. Yeah, man, I'm finna rock that one too.
So so when you win, how do you can I just feel your energy? Because I know the nature boy, Ric Flair. What do you do when you get the belt?
You know what, man? I don't know. I guess I'll find
Have
out.
you worn this belt?
Which one?
This one right here? Have
I
you
won
worn
this one. I won it.
No, did you wear it? Have you wore this belt? Have
Oh
you?
yeah, it's been a lot of places with me, man. But the
You
one,
did any cosplay in this belt?
no, not yet.
Oh, Lord. There goes start. All right.
But
We're
my
going to the quarters.
the BWM one is I should have that one here within the next couple weeks. It's gonna be.
Stop. You
I
said
can just
you
imagine
said-
with the belt on,
you
jumping
said-
off the bed like.
Scorpio.
Scorpio baby, haven't done that yet.
All right.
Hey man, let's get back to the quote of the day, man.
Let's
But
do
great question. So be confident in God's plan that you don't even get upset when things don't go your way. You know what I'm saying? So and that's how I'm feeling right now. And it's just, I'm confident in God's plan. And when things don't go my way, I'm not getting upset. I'm just leaving it to God, and hopefully the great thing will reveal itself. So you guys want
That's
me to
a
repeat
great
it again?
word.
Yes, sir. Do it again.
All right. So be confident in God's plan that you don't even get upset when things don't go your way. Wow. All right. Oh, listen, man. I'm gonna go first on this one, and then I'll pass the belt around, but the belt better come back to me. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, man, what the quote of the day means to me is that God's plan is always more beautiful than yours. And I think that day by day we all trying to rush the process. But if God says it's not your time, then it's just not your time. And I'm speaking from a personal experience. I've been battling as far as trying to become one of the best marketer in the world. I don't compete in the country. I try to be the best marketer in the world. And unbeknownst to me, I did not know what I thought I knew. And now, man, I found some deep secret that I think that I cracked major code into the AI
Yes, sir.
of marketing. I got a name coming out. I don't want to release it out yet, but my team already know the name of the software that we're trying to invent to automate things, and it's going to be a disruptor for sure.
But that's God's plan.
But that
he
was
chose
God's
you.
plan. And absolutely, I had to go through certain things a couple weeks ago, to really buckle down, sit in front of my computer, put about 12, 13 hours a day. My wife was begging me to come home, and this is a true story. Go to bed, and I was like, nah, I'm just one proper connection away to see if this work, and I just kept testing it, and I never stopped. Sometime I was drinking 6 cups of coffee. I felt dehydrated.
Yeah.
But it was God's plan for me to continue doing what I was doing, and now I feel like, you know, I am on top of the world. It's not cocky. It's just I know I am. And I know I got something that nobody else has. So, and I say this to everybody, man, just, you know, don't rush the process. I was rushing the process, man. And by rushing, I was making a lot of mistakes, right? When I buckled down, when God said, yo, sit down and try to figure this thing out. And I was only doing it because I'm trying to, you know, give my clients the best service that they can get. And before you know it, man, I just tried it. And our show social media is the dummy that I was trying it on.
Don't say it like that. You gotta say the test pilot.
The dummy.
Not the dummy.
I call it the dummy. My rat lab.
Rat lab.
My rat lab,
Your
right?
guinea pig.
And,
guinea pig.
and I was just trying it, and when I saw what it could do in just 2 hours, I was like, whoa, something serious here. And then I tested in my own personal social media. I'm like, whoa, crazy. I tried it on my wife. My wife has a blog, and her TikTok page is going bananas, right? So I'm
And
like,
what is that blog again?
Why don't you go ahead and drop that handle?
That's
you know
what we
I'm saying?
trying
Let's
to
promote
do.
your wife right there.
Psst, I got T, right? So PSSSST, I got T. So we tried that, man, and that went bananas. Videos hit over, I believe, 500,000 within 14 hours. So for me, it was like, okay, you know, this was God talking to me. And in that time, I received a call while I was working on this project. I received a call. My mother wasn't feeling well, so she had to go to the hospital. The next day, you know, I took my mom to her doctor's appointment just so we can get her medication, get her blood pressure back down and her blood glucose back down. And we found out that she was diagnosed with advanced MS, right? And for me, that same day, Mom was like, bro, I love you. You know what I'm saying? And I've never heard that in 42 years of my life. So it was like, all right, man, a lot of things are happening within 24 to 48 hours to like saying, yo, this is God speaking to you. And when God started speaking to me, I started seeing life in a different light. So man, I'm just telling you guys, man, sometimes, man, your plans are not bigger than God's plan, because God have a better plan for you. And I honestly believe that, you know, just keep pushing and just keep believing in God and just trust the process, trust the system. He will never lead you wrong, you know?
I love that, man. That's tight, bro.
Yeah.
That was good one.
Yeah.
You might hold on to the belt, man.
No,
but
the belt is definitely coming back. But so
any of you guys
want to
You the leader of the
thoughts?
belt. You the leader of your segment. You got to pass it where you wanted to go. Now.
All right. So I'm gonna pass it on to Star.
I was gonna say, you know, Coach hoping he last.
Coach want to be last, but that belt coming back.
Yo, I see you.
I feel like a bottle girl with this thing. You know what I mean? Like this. Okay, so, you know, I really resonate with what you're saying, because honestly, yesterday something happened for me that I had put a desire out there and was, like you said, trying to manifest. Well, I was going to say 7 months, but truly I've wanted it for over a year, maybe a couple years, maybe. But over the past 7 months, I was in that space where I was probably trying. I was thinking, well, maybe I need to change something about myself to make this thing happen. And for any listener out there that's in that space where you have a really strong desire, that desire will not leave you alone. And you find yourself approaching it from many different angles, and so much time has gone on, you might have gotten the idea that maybe it's not meant for you. Maybe everything doesn't work out for you. Because I know that these were like silent whispers in the back of my mind that was motivating some of my actions that I wasn't even consciously aware of at the time. You know, if you can't do it by faith, you'll resort to action. Right. So I'm thinking, well, maybe I need to take more action. But even when the action wasn't getting it, I said, oh my God, well, I'm so used to everything working out for me. Maybe this is not for me. And maybe everything doesn't work out for me. Maybe my lucky streak is gone, so to speak. But the thing that I had really, really wanted, like a prayer of mine, really got answered yesterday. So that has shifted my whole mindset again. I feel like Coach. I feel refreshed. I feel renewed. And I feel more firm on the belief system that everything is working out for me. And I believe strongly that everything is working out for you too. Anyone who's listening right now and has been considering themselves struggling to get a hold of something. And it's just fascinating, right? Because as Coach was saying, well, he didn't say this, but he was inferring that your timing is not God's timing.
That's right.
And I have to say, like, so many days have went by where I'm like, if I just got it today, God.
Yep.
But I have to tell you, boy, it was so sweet getting it in this timing,
Unexpectedly.
Absolutely.
Those are the
When
best
I let
ones.
it go and I started focusing on my gratitude, all the things that I share here on the show, I really just tuned into that practice. I've been very sincere about meditating every day, about visualizing every day, and allowing whatever's for me today to be my focus at hand. When I shifted that direction and stopped moving from a sense of lack or a sense of it may not happen, or I need to put it into work, I need to put it into action. When I let go and let God.
Uh-oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Say it again. Let go and let what?
Let God. Let
Absolutely.
God. They say, not my will, but thine will be done.
Amen.
And I'm not a very religious woman.
Me neither. It's
Anymore.
crazy.
but I do know that God is real. I do know that there is a higher power that is conspiring for all of us and is working on our better half. Like it actually wants the best for us. And so today I can confidently say that everything is working out for me, and I know that everything is working out for you too.
Amen.
And there's a power in the now. Because if, let's say, you got a bill and you don't got that bill money for this bill coming up, but guess what? Right now, in this second, you have everything that you need. And when you can focus on the right here, right now, the breath that you have, the abundance that you have right now, that now will extend into your tomorrow. So hold on, keep the faith, and stay strong.
Let's do
You
it.
go,
Yeah.
girl.
Amen,
you go,
amen.
girl. That's what I'm talking about.
All right,
Boy, where the
man.
belt
Let me
going?
pass
Where
the
it
belt. Who
go?
you want me to pass this to,
Pass it
Coach?
to Coach, man.
Okay, Coach.
Oh, you gonna let Mr. Black
Look.
go last? You know that's Master Black.
When
You
he
gonna let
when he go last, he gotta pass the belt right back over here. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's making a sense,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is
All right, y'all. So I'm sometimes you just gotta go with what you see. So the belt says tag team champion.
Yeah, the team.
The belt says a team.
Yes, sir.
The belt says a culture.
Culture.
The belt says if you win this belt, you the best in that league, and you are a champion. But what I realized, God is the undefeated champion.
He is.
And I had to realize because as a kid, I heard the prayer say, "Our Father," and I kept hearing, "Our Father, our Father, our Father." But because my dad was my dad, I called him Daddy. So as a kid, whatever my daddy told me to do, I did it. Because that was my daddy. If my daddy told me to go this way, I trusted my daddy. If my daddy say, "Magic, just jump in the water, I got you," I would do it. I had so much confidence in my daddy that whatever he told me, I believed it. But when I became a man, and after all that being a PK kid and all the stuff that I was instilled in me, I realized one day, I said, "God, oh, you're my real daddy." The day I realized that God was my daddy, it changed my life forever because I looked at God in a higher reverence than I looked at Stanley. Because I knew that if I served the champion of champions, one day I can go home. So I say to y'all today, as the quote of the day says, the confidence that you have in your DNA, your foundation, to know that you was created to do great things, can't nobody take that away from you. That's God's plan. You didn't choose to come here. He sent you here with a purpose, with a passion, with an assignment. And I'm gonna say this to Mr. Black because he don't even know. He said something to me the other day because I was running so hard. I was like, "Boy, I'm at the finish line. I got it. He said, "Calm down." He said, "We all got that." But I called him. I said, "Mr. Black, my bad." He said something to me, and God said, "You good." He said, "We good, kid. So as long as you know your daddy got your back,
Mm-hmm.
you can look at life like a kid.
Amen.
So, Mr. Black,
That's so true.
to you, thank you, sir. We good, kid.
We good. So I think this.
You got to pass that belt.
Oh, yes,
to
I
Black.
do. Yes, I do.
You can't hold on to it, bro.
Yeah, this is official. I have the Intercontinental belt. This is dope. I think this quote of the day, it's really just a reminder that everything we do is it's never on our pace. I be in meetings with a lot of people. I do a lot of things that other people don't do. Coach D is talking about software. I created apps 10 years ago. I created this radio platform 10 years ago, 11 years ago and counting. I'm on the verge of opening my own TV network, working on it hard. When you hear me on these calls with 2B and iHeartRadio, it's not because of I'm really picking their brain. They're picking my brain because they see I'm coming. I'm shot movies with, right now over $1 million of films that I have out, and it was never an opportunity. I had $1 million to go shoot all these films. It's in the hands of the Most High. He tells me to keep going.
Yep.
Never stop worrying. Don't worry about the funds, bruh.
Yep.
It's gonna come.
Right.
Yeah, don't worry about the funds, bruh. It's coming.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? If you put, as long as you stick to what you are, you say what you say, and you mean what you say, you do what you say, and you're authentic. You don't change up your pitch because you got to dance a little harder or make an extra promise to somebody to make them do something because they're on the brink. If I tell them to give you the money, you won't get the money. Don't worry about it. So that's how I move, and because of that, when people come to my office, come to my station, come to my platform, and say to me, if you did this, or if you were really doing that, and I'm like, but look at all the stations around me, right? There's no platform. Like I told you guys when y'all walked in here, you can go and look at any internet radio station out there. Go check them all out.
Nobody in your lane, baby.
Nobody in my lane, and all of them are all worrying about money. You guys never hear me worry about money for the station because the station makes money. I already set that portal up already. You know what I'm saying? It's already making money, right? They went for the wrong route. They try to make the money because they try to compare with terrestrial radio. They try to compare with XM radio. They try to compare with these people, right? I don't compete with them. God has my back. He said, don't compete with those things. Do these things, and you will win.
That's right.
You preaching,
you know what I'm saying? So that being the case,
I'm holding my composure. Like, yes.
So I look at it like that. So this is just a reminder to those, first of all, if you're on the porch thinking, you got to have the perfect storm to step off the porch.
You're wrong, bro.
You're wrong.
You're right.
I am the prime example, or everybody who knows me knows that. I say, there's a thing over there. I jump out. They were like, you jumped out the window. Yeah, I jumped. I'm going. I'm gonna be tell you what happens when you hit the ground. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
people still on the porch waiting to jump off. I'm waiting to do this. I'm going to fit to do this. Oh, I'm doing. I done that already. That's when they get mad. That's why they're so mad at me. Cause when I can say I did that already, they're like, man, you did everything. Yes, because as you sitting here thinking about it, I'm doing it. Cause God says go do it.
That's right.
God says to me, told me. I don't know if he tells y'all, but he tells me, Rich, being comfortable is not godly.
Amen.
Being secure and I'm finally good. That's not godly.
That's right.
Godly, the Most High says, whatever, I can give you abundance. You got enough? You know what I'm saying? And you happy with enough? That mean you ain't with me. That's why I move the way I move.
Black, you getting me so excited over
Let's
here.
work.
I know I'm supposed to keep the belt.
The listeners get to choose who keeps the belt. Now you just can't be throwing the belt on your shoulder.
Black, you get my vote today.
Hey, let me tell you this, man. I am the people's champ, so no matter what is coming back.
Okay. Hey, y'all,
This is show and tell today. Apparently, we just
Y'all already know this is what is exciting. This fourth quarter, and listen, y'all, we closing the year on man, 2025, it's finna be bananas.
Crazy.
It's finna be crazy. Star, you ready? But listen, we gonna enjoy 2024, y'all. So we go on the break. Ace Magazine, thank y'all for having us do the quote of the day. Oh, Black taking us there. You better be thankful. Thankful Thursdays. Oh, it's Halloween time too.
Oh, yes,
boy.
sir.
We in that-
October.
Oh man, I feel like a little thriller, man. You know, a little thriller. You know, Halloween time.
Hey, this is my month, man. The monsters are coming out, man. Hey, man. Wendy Williams is coming out. She's been missing for a while.
Well, she has some health conditions.
She did have some health conditions, but her family and no one else have seen her for almost a year, including her son. I have not heard from her as well. However, she came out, and the very first thing she said was, "It's about time Sean Diddy Combs was investigated."
No, so what's so funny is I
stop
noticed
it,
that when she
stop
did
it.
decide to come out, she would touch on this. I said, "Good Lord."
That was the first time. And you know what? Everybody's been asking, where's Wendy? This is a perfect time for the Wendy Williams show. How you doing? You know? and
You do that pretty good too, cuz.
Ah, man, I grew up on Wendy, man. So listen, so she actually came out and saying, you know, it's about time that he got investigated. And it's crazy. Diddy, after his arrest, man, a lot of people are coming out. A lot of people are coming out. And what's very crazy about it is now I'm hearing Barron Trump, unexpected link to P. Diddy, come to light amid arrests and freak off parties. Barron Trump, this kid just turned 18, didn't he?
Coach.
I don't follow the Trumps.
You don't follow the Trumps?
No, sorry.
Oh man,
But I'm saying everybody's welcome if you are on that level.
I hear it.
I mean, if Dr. Roof was at the parties, everybody could go to the party.
I mean, you even see it on lower levels though, because you know somebody that owned the restaurant and the bar. You bring whoever you want to bring. You know, that happens everywhere.
Yeah. Well, I know one thing right now, and a lot of Hollywood superstars are running because Diddy's getting ready to release his #1 party guest list. So I know a lot of people are running away from that. Man, allegedly Jay-Z has attended
But what
many
I've
of those
heard
parties.
though is, you know, that his parties had levels to it. Just because you attended the party doesn't mean you were engaging
that's true.
in every single aspect of these allegations.
Hey, I think he said it on the Helen show, right? He said, "Ain't no party like a Diddy party."
It's true.
So
yeah,
Well,
but you can't.
I mean, if I
been to
got
one.
invited, I
you
would have
been to one?
went.
I've been
That
to
don't
one.
mean I would have
Wait,
stayed
hold
for
on,
the
hold on.
extra.
We got someone. We have an attendee of a Diddy party sitting in front of us.
I've been to a Diddy party, Star Island, New Year's Eve.
I'm gonna see your name on that list, Black.
Nah, I could be, but nah,
Black.
I ain't worried about it.
Hey,
Black.
did you drink the Kool-Aid?
Nah,
I mean, did you? You might have
I-
took the shot that you didn't know they did that.
Black.
Nah,
Black.
Nah,
This
nah.
is
Like,
this
do
is
you remember that night?
I very very well.
Black. I'm gonna be like Coach today. I am your legal representative.
But I think Black is a great point. What I'm saying, like, just because you win,
listen. The truth of the matter is, you can go to a Diddy party, and you could be in the backyard. Doesn't mean you get in the house.
yeah,
Right.
And that's just a fact. Like I've been to Diddy party on New Year's Eve. Went to the boat, got on the boat, got on Star Island, went on got in the backyard. Didn't make it into the crib. Right?
No closed doors. Didn't get behind no closed doors.
Because it's levels to it. You know,
Exactly.
I was a +1, and a +1 was a crasher. So we crashed the party. So we didn't want to take a chance to go to the door. And then I didn't want to take a chance. Shout out to my man Gravy. Jamal, shout out to Gravy. Gravy got in. He was invited. He got in. I crashed with him, and he got in. He went and partake with behind the door. He ace of spades. Outside we watched the ball drop outside, and and then after a while you just see people getting back in the boat and going back to the other side. So, but the who's who were there. I'm not gonna hold you. China Taylor, May.
You ain't got a name drop. They
all names gonna be they're all gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? They all gonna be there. So
Yeah, but that's why when the Super Bowl parties happen, everybody have parties. So I just think the parties is fine. It was the extracurricular activities.
It's what
that
happens.
went on.
It happens when the locals and the lames get booted off the island. What happens then?
Yeah, there you go.
I'm not going to tell you it's not. I'm not going to tell you there's no shenanigans going. You know what I'm saying? Because there will always, for me, stuff that will probably I'm not desensitized to. You guys may say that happened. Whoa, you know what I'm saying?
But see, here's the thing, Black, and thank you for being here for 16 years now in Florida.
Mm-hmm. I've been here more than that. I've been in Florida since '88.
88. Okay, so you a Florida guy, so you know it.
Yeah.
So we're from here, so we know what happens in Florida. That's why everybody loves to come to Florida. So there's places. I'm just going, I'm not saying that this goes on now at the Rolex.
Oh, yeah.
But after 2:00, the doors get locked.
No,
I mean, back in the day, I don't know now. I retired.
It was past 2:00. I've been in those parties too. And I've been at parties here in Miami that.
Yeah,
it's like it's almost 8:00 in the morning and they're going strong.
I said, listen, guys, and I'm not trying to. Again, I'm not condoning anything. These are grown people, and they are in agreement to do what they're finna do.
I've been listen, we've been to after hours. There used to be a spot here in Hollywood, right here right on the corner, that it was a swinger spot, and people would walk in there and it'd be weird.
I mean, they have swinger spots now.
So imagine what's going on in those swinger spots.
Yeah,
Diddy Party could be no worse.
That's why I say I feel sorry for Diddy. And then again, yesterday I said something.
I feel
crazy.
sorry for his kids. To be honest, out of all of
big
this,
big fact.
I think we're so caught up in the story behind Diddy, we're not thinking about the impact of his family.
I agree.
And how all this is really affecting them. So,
I agree.
Big fact.
Yeah, and more sad Diddy news, man. The rapper sleeps on concrete with rats, according to his legal representative. And, Diddy's not used to that,
Wait,
none of them used to that.
I'm not used to that.
None of them used to that.
Who's used to that?
But that's currently what's happening right now. I know that his legal team is currently working on they're trying to get him bail. They're
gonna try.
They're appealing, and they're gonna keep trying to get him bail. But according to Radar Online, it doesn't look like it's going to happen anytime soon. And
so they're trying to use him as an example or something? There must be too many eyes on this. Because, I know Local Brothers getting better treatment.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I'd say, Star, you hitting it right. I think, listen, they don't want him on the street. They don't want him on the... I think someone said it to us before, or maybe a phone call I was on recently. They're trying to break him.
I was just about to say that it's a psychological thing.
They're trying to break him.
Yeah.
They're trying to break him. I mean, how long can he be away from control the head of his money before his money start going south? You know what I'm saying? Like, he got stocks probably that need to be addressed. Right? Got stock issue that need to be addressed.
Well, hopefully he secured him a good support system at this point in the game,
Yeah,
that can really hold it down while he's being held down.
But y'all know this is the part of what we talk about. Like, you're never bigger than the system.
Yep.
So when the system come at you,
I don't know about that, but okay.
What you mean?
I mean, not in regards to Diddy, but who do you think is creating this system? But I'm gonna drop that.
No.
Go ahead.
Hey, there you go. I like that.
That's
I like that. But
conversation.
we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
And my last news today, man, Malia Obama.
Oh, I love her. Yeah.
Malia Obama.
We see you, girl.
She got a new boo.
They finna mess up.
She have a new boo. The Greek journalist and photographer Achilles Embatizidis.
Okay.
If I pronounce
real
that
international.
Right.
I love it.
Yeah. So, man, she's actually,
That's the baby.
Time
Y'all gotta
flies.
help me out. That's the baby girl.
Yeah, she's she's the
Sasha and Malia.
No.
How you go?
Sasha's the baby.
So Malia's
the oldest. Yeah. So Malia actually she turned 26 according to Hello News. So, man, they caught her around and they took a photographer they took a picture of her with the Greek journalist photographer. His name's Achilles. Unfortunately, I cannot pronounce his last name, but I'll try. I don't want to butcher his name. Is Embatizidis.
Okay.
Hey, man, she's growing up. I always knew that the Obama girls would turn out to be amazing. young ladies. She.
That's right, paparazzi. So leave her alone.
Nah, the paparazzis are definitely gonna get into.
This is what I. This
They're
is what
gonna
I
start
don't
bothering
like.
her a lot right now. You know.
Right, like she can't date in private. Oh,
But the thing,
She can't. She can't.
It's not gonna happen.
I don't like that.
Listen,
And her life is. I don't think her life will ever be private.
it's gonna be private. It's gonna, but it's. I mean, they don't have Secret Service
out the country.
Yeah, they don't have Secret Service like that on them.
They do.
Right? But not like that. I'm saying they have them, but they don't have it like that on them. It's not. It's not like they got a guard. You know what I mean?
right. Yeah.
They don't have the whole when they move. Not 20 or 40 people moving with them. It's
That's
one or two
right.
men just
That's
walking
right.
with them. They're gonna have that. I mean, Chelsea Clinton got that. The Bush daughters have that. You know what I'm saying? That's a part of the process.
How about it, man? The Bushes.
Yeah.
Did you know he jumped out of a plane for his 90th birthday?
Yeah.
That guy's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Listen, you gotta look at it like they supposed to have that kind of reverence. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be looked after. I think they're gonna be fine. You know what I'm saying? And listen,
Wait, go back. You said they're supposed to have that type of reverence.
Yeah.
Can you clarify what you mean? by that?
yeah. I mean, you are again. This is not a monarch, right? So we don't have the kings and queens and the whole process and the protection and all that.
Right.
But you know, they, especially the Obamas, and hopefully Kamala and her situation was going to be the same. But we've seen it happen for all these presidents and all these people. The kids, these good kids, find a way to be able to live a normal life, right? They're going to get married and date and have kids but why I think we should have that kind of reverence for them, because at the end of the day.
Well, I agree that we should have reverence. I just want to know what that looked like for you.
Yeah, well, look at for me that you know, because the kings of England and they have all this patriarchal movement. You know, America, we don't have all that, but we should have some kind of like the kids of the president should be cared for because evil people will do evil things.
Yeah,
right.
But the part that I remember, she wanted to
I just
be.
want her to be able to smoke her joint in privacy.
Oh,
you know
Lord.
what I'm saying? I don't think the whole U.S. got to know, because life happens. People are supposed to live life.
I agree.
Listen, we all seen Sasha turned up in college.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Remember when
saying,
she
like-
passed out? She was drunk and with her skirt up in the whole nine. You know what I'm saying?
Sasha's the youngest.
No, Malia's the youngest.
Malia's the youngest.
Sasha's the oldest.
And Sasha,
Yeah,
she
Sasha-
wanted to be an actress too.
Yeah.
Correction.
Yeah.
Thank you. Correction.
Listen. I look at Run's daughters. Run's daughters.
Oh.
Vanessa and the other one. Look at they grew up in hip hop. Uncle is the king of hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, the Simmons kids, they grew up. They have reverence. You know, they don't have the level of security and all that. But when they walk into a room, you gotta look at they are important.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Hey man, that was the news for today. All right, man. We'll be right back with Talking Sport,
Let's do it.
Let's
Talking
get it.
Life,
And the good news.
And
And the
talking
good
that good
news.
news.
Man, I say let's go. It's
Let's get
Thursday. Y'all already know we got football going on tonight. College football, professional football. Y'all know how it go down. This why, man. Oh man, it's getting good, man. We in
getting
October, man. We getting ready for
Week
Shout
5.
out to my
Man.
nephew who's playing in Colorado.
Okay,
Y'all watching
okay,
college
okay.
football.
Yeah. Everybody watching Colorado.
with Deion Sanders.
Yeah, Deion.
On Deion's team or the other Colorado team?
Oh, there's two? Look at me. I don't even know.
There are three
There's
three
three
teams in
teams.
Colorado.
I'll show you the win.
Hey, go ahead, go look it up. It's Colorado State. It's Colorado. But while she looking that up, y'all, I'm gonna tell my first story because again, it's about that time. LeBron James and Bron is getting to play together, and Bron is saying, Bronny, it's like he cannot wait to play with his father. He's like, man, this is gonna be something that is just he'll never forget.
That's so true. That's so true, Coach. Did you see what Magic said about him?
What did Magic say?
Magic said LeBron should give his son the advice to play the G League for at least 1 year.
Man, tell me, I
No,
almost
hey,
talked bad
hey,
about
hey,
Magic.
don't
Hold
talk
on.
bad about Magic.
Because Magic my guy. But listen, man, Magic, we respect you, Magic. We love you. But this is a moment in history of a father and son playing together. Regardless of the league, I don't care if Brandon don't score 1 point. they made history that a kid that was 18 from Ohio raised his family, and now he gets to go on the court with his son. So the question I wanted to ask before Magic did that, because I don't think Magic could play with his son.
No.
See?
No.
And we ain't gonna go no further today,
Hey,
Black. We gonna be good.
Y'all,
Wow, I was about to say,
y'all
that's
so
smart.
mean.
Nah,
bro.
we ain't
hold
say
those
nothing.
thoughts.
We
Hold
ain't
those
do
thoughts.
nothing. We just talking about basketball. So,
Maddie's son do not want to play with those kind of balls.
Pause.
Couldn't help yourself, huh? Couldn't help you.
we gonna start with you. What would it mean to you to be a part of a family business, that your family legacy created a business that takes care of your family forever? We gonna imagine today, and what would be that business that you would want to be in with your family?
So this is gonna sound really unconventional.
Okay.
But as a young girl who was raised by a dad who would do anything, not only for her, but for our family, I watched this man make a lot of sacrifices and support a lot of people. And I also watched my dad go to jail for those things.
Okay.
And unfortunately, when you have such a head figure in the drug world, all the other young men growing up under him want to be like him. So it became very common in our family, the family business as you're referring to,
Okay.
to sell drugs.
Okay.
What I think is a blessing is that I had a cousin in particular who was going through that same experience growing up, selling drugs, getting into scamming, all those things, and ended up going to jail, right? But in jail changed his life. And once he came out of jail, he not only now works for the government, but he started a dispensary. He learned the game of how to sell drugs legally.
Okay, there you go.
And then he taught me the game.
Okay.
So for me, the blessing is that I could take something that my family was using to support us in a more positive light. And in a more legal light, right?
Right.
And that makes me feel good. And just when I say drugs, I'm only talking about marijuana. Okay?
No, no disclaimers needed, because again, we sell drugs every day. I do my research.
That's absolutely true.
Cocaine is in the pharmacies right now. It's just called something else. So we ain't gonna go.
Right.
Tell your story. I got your back. We on the On the Way Up show.
Coach, I ain't know you sell drug every day, but I don't.
I say
we
as a nation.
As a nation,
If you want to know what I'm talking, you want to clear it up.
Right.
Let me say it another way. We, as the United States of America, we are selling drugs every day. If you ever go to the hospital and you go and say, how much did they? You look at how much you got charged for those drugs, but the man on the corner only made $20 and he got to face life in prison. Mm-hmm. Get out of here.
I mean, I don't want to spend, jumping in too far hard on this, because I think Saul had a valid point. But just on the drug point, just want to give more clarity. We all believe that certain thing they deem drugs right now should be legalized, right? It's like marijuana,
right? Mushrooms.
I don't know about
no, but those are the two main psychedelics right now that are being looked at for their medicinal purposes.
I got you. I
got you. Listen, I don't sell mushrooms. I'm just saying.
Should have threw that in there, Coach D. Like, marijuana mushrooms.
Because I'm in the world. I know. No.
It's all medicinal.
But what I was saying is, they have certain drugs as classified as a real narcotic or whatever, and we all agree. Most people agree that marijuana never should have been on that list. But then on the other side, there are drugs that I don't think they should ever take off that list, right?
Absolutely.
Like cocaine should not be taken off that list.
That's why I just wanted to clarify. I'm not that deep.
Right.
I don't actually support or believe in
what
that
I'm saying
because
is,
of my exposure to the drug world and seeing how it impacts people.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually do have some morals and some values about it. So marijuana is as far as I'll go.
Yeah, and then
or alcohol. I might have an alcohol brand.
Alcohol's legal. Alcohol's been legal.
It is, but I got my feelings about it. I think marijuana is way more safe and way more better for the majority of the people than alcohol is. But those are the only two substances that I would probably get into business with.
But this is why, and again, this is a great segment right now, because we talking about real life and we talking sports. But the sports realm, the NFL, it's all predicated around drinking beer. and getting drunk and rooting for your team.
Especially, man, if you're sitting out there in the skyboxes, man, you get unlimited.
You get lit.
Yeah, I've been there.
Unlimited liquor.
So what I'm saying is, in our
So-
culture, we took certain things and say you can't do that, you can't do that, you can't do that. But when you get with the elites of the elites, they doing it.
Yeah.
So that's why I say the rules are unfair because we gonna have to. I mean, because again, everybody in this generation is saying we woke. If we woke, let's tell the truth.
Well, I agree with that, especially in the world of marijuana, and that's what I hope to do in my company is to remove some of the stigmas behind smoking weed. There's a lot of professionals, upstanding people that smoke weed.
You don't have to work too hard. Just just get your company prepared to
Just be
in
ready.
You be ready for it. Go out. Don't you don't. If I was in the cannabis world,
November 6th is a big day for y'all.
it's coming.
man.
It's coming. If I'm in the cannabis world, I would not be spending my time and my money on the level of education, right? Because trust and believe
Production.
When production, I spend my money in, right?
Production.
Packaging and marketing. The rest of it, worrying about
Well, I just need to say this though. If y'all watching and y'all click into my website, one of the values that we do have is transparency and education. We want our consumers to be educated because there are a lot of options out there, and I think. Sorry, go ahead. I'm gonna let you go.
No.
Yeah.
Marketing, and that is.
But I hear what you're saying. Where to put the coin?
Yeah. Where to put the coin is not in worrying about educating. Maybe clarify why your product is more
Clean,
cleaner,
organic,
or that. That's what you spend your money on. Don't worry about going in and changing people's minds.
People are not trying to learn right now these days.
Because when they legalize it.
It'll already evolve.
It's off.
And I see that, right? You go to other states that are legalized, the shift is there, right?
Yeah.
So I know the wave is there.
But this is what I'm back to. Who are these people that's making these rules to say what's legal and
The government.
The government, bro.
The government.
That's my point. But if the government is making money off of the same, okay, let's go back to the crack cocaine pandemic. You locked up more people for crack than you did cocaine because it was strategic to get people in prison.
Yeah, a little bit different. The deal with crack cocaine and cocaine itself. The concept of crack is because it's the concept they crack down on the conspiracy of making it a business, making crack and then making it is a crack business. Cocaine, when it comes in, if you just snorting cocaine, they didn't rule it as stern as people that you changed cocaine to make it crack. You made it more potent, and you made it a conspiracy business.
Once you started cooking it up in the kitchen, coach.
Yeah, it changed the concept.
Okay.
So, but all is bad. The part about the government put cocaine on the streets. They didn't put crack on the streets. They put cocaine on the streets. But they gave you the education on how to make crack.
Yeah.
Right? See, so that's really you understand the difference.
Right. But that's like now with the fentanyl, whatever.
No.
Yeah, and again, I lost some friends to this. But I'm like, and that's why I say I get to a point now. I'm like, y'all know what they're doing, and but you addicted to this stuff. So that's why I'm kind of torn. Like, we locking up people for stuff that grown men and women are choosing to do. So it to me is I don't get it. I don't.
So why the government cracked down on drugs in the country because those drugs are supposed to be used for other things, right? The scary part for me about the opioid situation is that they're taking pharmaceutical drugs that you use for back pains and ADHD and all the other stuff, and then those pills are now more addictive than the typical cocaine, typical heroin, right?
Right.
Because Percocets is another form of heroin, but it's in a pill form. You know what I'm saying? It's a pharmaceuticals grade.
And Percocets killing.
I would say more
It's
people
killing.
are on the
Yeah.
streets
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
they're recovery
That's what I'm
centers.
saying.
Killing.
Yeah.
But what happened is, again, it's a commerce. See, what happened is it's the mentality. The pills were there for a
Right.
reason.
Right.
Somebody made it commerce, changed it from what it was for medicinal use, and made it a street hardcore street drug.
But even in its medicinal sector, I think from what I've seen, it has been mishandled even by professional doctors.
Facts.
And even if you're taking it for pain, it's so addictive that even if you did not want to become an addict, you find yourself all of a sudden doing heroin because your tolerance has went so high, and you need it because your body will make you need it.
Right.
Well, here's the thing, and it's getting good. So I'm gonna stay right here. I tell all my listeners, I'm not gonna even put all the twists on it today. I'm going straight to the point now, cause I had a story about somebody getting traded and taking control over their body, where they take So the next question that I had, because I see this thing going on about the women's having the right to choose the abortions and all that, but I asked the question yesterday: if she got a right, that's her body. What's the problem with her making some money off her body?
This is a totally different topic. You said we're going to stay right here.
We here. What I meant was in sports talk. I'm not going to relate it to sports. I'm going to just answer
but the question
direct.
you asked for me is, I guess, is only I'm going to answer that question?
No. It's for the table because Mr. Black real smart. So here's the thing. The woman has the right to say, I want this baby out my body and pay somebody to get rid of that baby. But she don't have the right to say, I'm going to let you put something in my body and give me a little money.
I think women are doing that every day.
No. I said, I'm asking again, by law. By law, she can abort a baby, but she can't take a little, something she was going to do anyway and make money off of it.
Well, if you're talking about the legalization of like prostitution, it is legal in certain parts of the U.S.
Yeah,
no, I'm just asking. Are we contradicting ourselves? Because I don't hear the women standing up for the.
I don't even think it's equivalent.
Yeah. One is different. The abortion part is another life.
But that's her body.
Well, right.
The argument is you can't tell me what to do with my body. This is my body. I get to choose what I get to do with my body.
Well, that's the counter argument to what are we going to do about unborn babies and the livelihood of these unborn babies at this moment.
Right. You know, what I'm saying is I never heard no women standing up to say we won't stand with them prostitutes. Them prostitutes.
They don't have to. They just create OnlyFans.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when they go to jail. Ladies should be picking
there's levels to it, though.
They go to jail for the commerce.
For the what?
The commerce. They go to jail for the process of business. They go to jail because what they doing? They're a legal company.
Yeah, they didn't know how to. They didn't legalize it.
Right? It's a selling.
It's just like selling marijuana. You got to be able to do it
If she just went
legally.
out there and said, "Yo, I'm giving this cooch up for free. Come stick your thing in me. It's all good. There's no issue." It's when she says, I'm putting a ticket on this cooch. And the time you get to lay with me, that's
and she making all that money and not paying no taxes.
And not paying no taxes.
Yep. That's when they start caring.
That's the problem.
Thank you, Mr. Master Black. I never heard this put this way. Have you ever heard that, Coach?
Yeah, man. It's Donald Trump said it, man. It's because I'm smart. All right. So all you got to do is start an LLC.
Yeah. Right.
And pay your taxes.
Right.
And you can sell all the coochie
call
that
it
you want,
companion
man.
care.
That's all it is, man.
Call it
what you want to call it.
Call it deluxe back rubs, and then ain't nobody tripping.
Messing with you,
ain't nobody
man.
tripping.
Just pay your taxes.
Man, I'm just gonna go to break, man, because y'all have educated me on something that I just thought.
Look, you about to put a fight out there? Don't even need to be.
Because I feel like
I think
the stuff I'm seeing in the news, in the media, in the trends, it's like we're saying certain things are okay to do, but you can't do that. You can't do this. We have mores, but we don't have mores. That's why I stand with the truth. Like, let's just be real and say what we're gonna do and take care of our family and call it a day.
But I think the takeaway here again, it's not what you do, it's how you do it.
Man. Hosea 14, my children perish from lack of knowledge.
Get it?
Hey, y'all, look at
on that note.
ladies, listen. The Coach 954 is gonna open up the mail. Come get your back rub massage.
I thought you had a pool service.
Yeah, Coach.
Oh, you know what? Wait. Black, give me 2 seconds, though, because I wanted to pass this round the room about working with your father. So that was one of my highlights in real talk. When you work in a family business, and thank you, Lady Star, for working in your family business, That's what we need. We need family businesses to take that legacy to the next level, and you leave on a legacy of what we built together as families. So, Mr. Black, I know your family gonna be a part of this. How do you need?
I mean, to answer your question, the company I wanted to run was my grandfather's furniture company. They had a major furniture company called Walker Furniture in Jamaica. It burned down in 1968 or 67, and then my grandpa took the business and created another factory. He had a major factory, but he made a smaller factory in his yard in his compound in Jamaica. And I always wanted, like, he had some signature pieces that he made. I always wanted to go back down there and I had a plan to go down and listen, y'all make these four pieces. There's a bamboo chest, there's another chest, and then a footstool. Just wanted to make those and then sell them on the internet and and all that kind of stuff. And I had a plan to do it. But it wasn't, again, how life goes. That was my direction. I was going to make this family business.
You're going to be a carpenter.
Yeah, I was going to reproduce my grandfather's factory business because I was told he was a wealthy person in Jamaica. My father and my brother and his brothers, they were elite, run around the country like they were gods because they would get in trouble and they'd run back to the factory and they would come to and my grandpa come to the door with his Masonic sign and talk to the officer, and then these dudes would get away with murder. So I thought I wanted to recreate that.
I could see how you would aspire for that.
I was ready to do it, and it didn't happen. You know,
but we still here. We got time.
Yeah,
I want to have a school, so that'll be part of the school.
My father with me, and him and I argue about it all the time. It may happen, but see, what happened is the passion for it. Like the passion for the Walker Furniture business, nobody else in the family has that passion no more. Right? My grandfather passed, my grandmother passed. The house and the compound still there, and all of the siblings are in their mid 70s and early 80s. They don't care. So and then the grandkids don't have no connection to it other than me, right? And so it would be me rebirthing
but you rebirthing the legacy.
Yeah.
And I'm with you, Black. Yeah, I'm going with you to help you do it, too, if you do.
But to say all that to say, I think the thing that I got from that was I was destined to be an entrepreneur.
That's right.
Right? I was destined to walk this path as an entrepreneur. My grandfather walked this path as an entrepreneur. And his kids was able to do whatever they wanted. And then it allowed me to go back and see my genes are, I'm not a worker bee, I'm a boss. And that's what
Amen.
That's what
so to all the bosses out there, y'all, I'm telling y'all, me and Mr. Black, we got some big things.
We're gonna do
everybody here. Whatever our visions are and whatever God put in our head, the way Coach said at the beginning, we confident that our Creator, the Most High, gives us the gift to recreate whatever we want to. And we'll be right back with
the Culture Conversation.
Let's go.
That's right, everyone. We are back on the way up. I'm your girl, Takara Star. Welcome to another edition of Culture Conversations. I got the best co-host in the world. What's up, brothers?
Hey, you already know, man. You rocking with the Doom City friendly monster, Coach D.
You know what it is.
Champion.
You know what it is. The people champions in the building also.
Hey.
What's up?
What's up, Hefe?
And to all the lady listeners out there today.
Oh, Lord.
I'm going to take it real slow today.
Always one of us.
Take it slow now.
I'm going to listen to these questions because
G-Love.
we coming back from what we was talking about a little bit yesterday. So, Lady Star, I knew how to get them.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I ain't going to
Take
do
it slow now.
Yeah, I'm going to take it slow. So, Lady Star.
What's up?
Back in the day, they used to say,
back in the day,
did you come to play?
Let's play.
And everybody who came to play understood that the rules of the game was to play.
Well, back in my day, the only thing I heard say want to play was Chucky.
Oh. You didn't have playmates.
So what you got for us today, Star?
See, Coach don't want me to play no more. Yeah, I'm just playing on the airways. But all right, so
where you going with that?
I wasn't going nowhere. I'm going to try to be good today.
Bring it back.
All right.
All right, so welcome, everyone. We're going to do them 5 breaths in. 5 breaths out. Relax. Good morning. Hoping everybody's feeling great today. It was requested that we would bring back the conversation about body count. Apparently, it was a hot topic.
Town bike.
The town bike. Oh my God.
See, that's why I tried to do it the smooth way today. I didn't want to call it the Tom bike. I was calling it the Playmate.
The Tom bike.
Coach called it. What you call
The
it? Coach?
town bike.
Town bike.
Town. I thought you were saying Tom. Like,
Yeah.
town.
Yeah.
Like,
If you look up the word HOE on a thesaurus, another word for it is town bike.
Like, like them bikes that you can rent out now and go ride the city.
And just go ride that town.
oh Lord,
Ride through
Coach.
the town.
Now, okay, so can a man be considered a town bike in your mentality of this word?
Man, people already call us dogs. You know what I'm saying? I think that's worse than
Than a
town bike.
But you know,
Town bike
the
at least
truth of
sound
the matter is,
professional.
Coach.
Oh,
I want.
Back to commerce.
I really want to say this to the
It's
ladies.
a business, yes.
And I'm so serious today. I have to say this. Ladies, you guys are giving of yourself. Men, we don't do that. We if
A
you
good lover does.
No.
I'm just joking. Go ahead. I'm just teasing.
Let's keep it real now. If you ever look at a man and a woman, there's two objects. One object is to
It's round.
yeah.
Well, they say it's round, but it's not. It's really
It's
not round.
one object is to go in
Yeah.
inseminate.
Y'all being so juvenile right now.
No, listen.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm trying to help you and
And
the
she
ladies
said-
understand
she said
something.
juvenile.
Yeah,
Coach.
juvenile. I can say it the way I want to say it, but I'm
Be
trying to let the
quiet.
ladies understand
Tonight we ride.
that a man don't have to carry nothing for 9 months. He can turn right around and go and inseminate again. See, just like the birds in the
However, if that woman he inseminates does choose to carry that baby for 9 months, he's going to have an obligation for at least 18 years. So nobody really comes out of this unscathed.
I'm not trying to go there yet. I'm trying to give
okay.
you the point of why I say it's up to the lady to protect her garden. Because your secret garden can be intruded by a lot of I got to come up with the word that came in your garden.
Gardeners.
Yeah, gardeners.
Okay.
So what I'm saying to ladies is to tell a man, "Oh, you a hoe." Not really. You gave yourself to me,
Nah, you a dog.
but she gave herself to you.
Nah, dog.
But I
you
mean,
mean?
I think in that mentality, it works both ways. You can't call a woman a hoe because she can't do it on her own.
Facts.
So nobody can be anything in that regard without the help of the other. Both sex are involved all the time.
I agree with you,
or unless
Star.
it's a same-sex situation.
I
Yeah.
had to agree with Star. That's why you have to call them town bikes.
Coach, you still ain't helping these ladies out. Do you understand, Coach? A lady is giving herself. It's biblical. That moment of her saying, "I choose you," we consummate this, the penetration and all that. That's symbolic of you, my woman.
But it should go both ways. Man.
How
it should go both ways.
How are we? She's our woman when she's for the streets. She's my woman for the next 10 or 20 or hour of time. After that, she for the streets.
But Black, it didn't used to be like that, Black.
It was always loose women. What are you talking about?
No.
It's always been loose women.
No, I'm saying
I'm
now,
just so curious, like, when a woman says yes to what you want, she's considered loose. It's just very fascinating to me.
What
And
I'm saying,
I'm not going against the grain. I do know what you're talking about.
What I'm saying is, what I'm saying, because there's always been horn dogs, right, or dogs, right, and there's always been women who.
There's always been a man who wants it.
And there's always a woman
who'll be willing to give it to
up,
him,
right?
yeah.
And there's been women from biblical times that were a little more looser and more promiscuous
According to their culture standards.
culture standards that will want to. It didn't need a lot to get it popping, right? And then there's women who you gotta work. You gotta work to get it.
7 years.
Yeah. They got a 90-day rule.
Come with that dowry.
right?
I ain't gonna lie though. I like those type of women.
The loose ones.
No,
the one they gotta work for.
I like the ones that makes you work because you
Okay.
know what, man.
Okay.
Man, it's worth it once you get it,
But
bro.
But she might not have seen you as somebody. So I think the mentality goes both ways with men and women, because what I've heard within single women who are dating, if they're not dating for their husband, I notice that they will kind of lax a little bit on their standards as far as who they decide to deal with, which is really fascinating because, to your point, you could potentially end up pregnant with this man and be in a long-term situation with this man, and you done got you a bum because you thought he didn't have to be Mr. Right. He had to be Mr. Right now.
I hear you.
So if she didn't make you work for it, maybe she didn't see a long-term situation with you. And I hear that on the same side with men. Men, you know what I'm saying? They don't see wife with you, but they see right now, and that's why they not.
Man, I blame it on the alcohol.
They're addressing you differently.
If you ever catch me with a town bike, just blame it on the alcohol, bro.
Oh Lord!
But
they say alcohol make you do what you really want to do.
I'm gonna be. Listen, some shows, man, we get real honest about things. It was never that. If for me, I'm an athlete. I'm competitive. I want to know. What does it for you? I want to see that expression when you go to that place you go. I want to see the big O. So when you, so for a guy like me, I'm gonna study like what make them do that. And sometimes your teacher was pornography. Yeah, so yeah.
No. I actually came up with a name for you.
Yeah.
I got a name for you. You are those type of dudes that we back then called a Captain Saver.
I would, because I'm gonna get all I need from him. But while we learning each other, see the thing of it is, and
Coach,
this
you wouldn't date a town bike, Coach.
No,
Come on,
coach. See, for one, we football players.
I don't know. I agree. He would.
No, we don't. It ain't even like that, because here's the thing.
Coach want to be a town bike.
No, time bike. I bet you had some fun on that bike. But back to the bike.
Popping. He already trying to market.
Popping willies and all.
I bet you gonna come back and get on this bike.
Look, ma, no heads.
You got doggone right. That's why you go to the strip clubs for the fantasy. So here's the truth of the matter. It's just a pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
See, the problem with people who don't like to have intercourse, because most of them didn't get the fulfillment of what it was designed to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you take out the intimacy of it, what it meant between a man and a woman, this my first time, and you got multiple partners, you got to be good at it. And then you got certain women saying, I don't want no 2-minute man, I don't want this, I don't want that. So now it's messing with your psyche. So for me, I'm gonna go talk to women. I'm gonna be straight up. I don't discriminate. I'm be like, what y'all do? She be like, oh, a woman do this to me. This why I'm like, okay. I'm an active listener.
Oh, you mean you talk to lesbians?
I talk to anybody who want to talk about
help you be a better lover,
to make sure that it happens for a woman, because most women are, like I told you guys.
Look, shout out to all the men who care, okay, who are thoughtful, great lovers in the bed. Make sure that you know everybody happy. It's a win-win situation.
Yeah, man.
Now this topic is about body count, right?
Yeah, body count.
Apparently we all somewhere agree that we enjoy the pleasure of sex.
Okay.
Because that's how these bodies is getting handled, right?
Right.
All right. And yesterday we asked the question, does it really matter to you if your significant other has a high body count, or anybody that you're, potentially interested in has a high body count? And, we got a little bit of division on that opinion in the room. I heard my two brothers right here say, yes, it does matter. I can sex her, but I can't wife her. I heard my other gentleman here, Mr. Black, say, you know what, at this stage in the game, as long as I've lived, she probably does have some bodies. I ain't gonna trip on that. All right?
I mean, for me, when I was younger, yes, I'm not looking at the wife you. You know what I'm saying? The older me, I've only had one woman, you feel me, for a while. But, the older me, I don't think it would matter, because that's your past. That's really your past. As long as we not living in a town where you were a town bike at. You know what I'm saying?
and I love that you say that, because in this session, I want to get into the heart of
you don't want to have no flashbacks.
Does it
I don't
matter?
want no reminder. I don't want no reminder.
Okay, great. That's the question I want to pose today. Why does it matter? For all of us out there, I'm saying us, but really, I don't care. But for those that it does matter, why does it matter? What does it matter? Now, Sadia Khan was the psychologist that we listened to yesterday, and she had made a great point about how it's actually more impactful on men who have high body counts, because most likely if they're having sex with a lot of women, they may not always have the highest standards as far as, what type of women they're dealing with. and then they find themselves creating children with women that they may not have wanted to have a long-term relationship with, and have no control over that because, as Coach 954 pointed out earlier, the woman's body is the woman's choice in this country, right?
I agree. I agree with you. Now, guys with the high body count, they don't, in my opinion, don't have any standards when it comes to women because they'll take them short, fat,
facts,
ugly, tall.
Right.
It don't matter, midgets.
Ain't nothing on the midget though.
You know what I mean?
Listen, you know what's so funny?
Wait.
I have to disagree with that a little bit because if a man is highly attractive and if a man is a really good man, like I was saying yesterday, he's probably gotten some, you know, and he might have a higher body count than the next man who doesn't have all that opportunity. That doesn't make him not choosy because I am attracted to a choosy lover. Now I like a choosy man, like you said.
But start to trick about it. I don't want to.
Bust the bubble. Go ahead.
Bust the bubble. But,
go ahead. No, this is where this is supposed to happen.
But just because he tell you he choosy, yo, there's been them late nights when Bertha Butt Boogie pulled up and he knocked that down too.
Yeah.
Them shadows in the closet.
You know what I'm saying?
Since I'm sorry for jumping in, Mr. Black.
Go ahead.
But I'm a start because this is men sitting around the table. So I'm gonna say something and then they gonna fill in the blank. We say blank don't have no face. What's the word we use?
No.
Okay.
No. But again, it all depends on. For me, if you're not attractive, I can't. It won't even wake up. It's gonna sleep
again. And you're right. We don't know what's happening behind the closet.
Right.
But as a woman, you're looking at what he's dated in the past. You know, you're trying to see what type of standard. When women walk in the room, you're seeing what lights him up. You know what he would naturally gravitate.
That's not what happens. The old school people say, "Turn them lights off." You're gonna start rubbing it.
No. But here's the question.
Well, that's good news for anybody. Then
I'm just telling y'all stop playing with
things.
things.
You the type that like to put the pillow over the face, huh?
Hey, man, look, don't be telling me why you gonna try to. I say
we're gonna do a doggy style.
No, this
all of them.
This for entertainment purposes.
Don't turn around, and I don't want to see your face.
Turn the lights off.
It must be your ass.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
No, but you know the honesty on it though, it's like the body count conversation means to me is like I agree with Coach D said earlier. A lot of guys are doing notches on their belts in the early stages, right? Mm-hmm. So you know they don't really care. You know, I've seen we all seen in high school or around the way certain chicks get the attention, right? And then other chicks don't. But then when you really sit with that chick, she will tell you I slept with blah 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 on the low. You know what I'm saying? So it that happens. I think for me, you know, the comment of body count just like for women, I look at it like I look at it as standards, like how you were saying earlier. Like so she been married a few times, right? So she was on that time, or she dated. You know, and it because, you know, I'll give women the benefit of the doubt. Just because you dated some dude don't mean you smashed that dude. Mm-hmm. I try to be naive in that mindset to give everybody an even playing field, right? Knowing that she probably smashed every one of them, but I'm giving her.
I mean, date is it seems a little bit more serious than like talk to or you went on a date.
Again,
but if you dated over a long course of time,
right?
Unless you have something telling you to hold back for whatever personal or religious reasons, why wouldn't there be sex involved?
Right. And I look at it too. Also, you know, and Coach D would probably back this up. You know, when you were in high school, right? You talking
about back in the day as a kid?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All the way up because body count starts. Like, is there a special age when body counts do mattering? Do matter? Because you know, guys will run the talent from the first time they got cooch at 13 all the way to the present day, right? Or does body count have a number? Okay, well, since you was an adult, how many body counts do you have? You know,
you know what you make it valid, man.
Absolutely.
A lot of people like to count the relationships before college or, you know, or before adulthood. I don't count those as relationships. I don't count those as my first, you know,
but see, I see
sexual encounter with a woman.
You had sex with people that don't count. That's hilarious. That's like something women do.
Here it is, man. because I look at it this way, and Black, to your point, at 13 years old, it's like you just doing it just to do it, man. You know, the experience is
feel
the
so
experience
sorry
is
for your
completely
partners.
the experience is completely different, Coach. The experience
No
is
way,
completely
Coach.
because I still remember my very first time. Like
Me too.
We both like you had a very a different experience than I did. We both were young. We didn't know what the hell we were doing. But you know what, man? You know, even at 16, I'm like, yeah, you know, we still doing our thing. I'm busting down a lot of. Look, I was a football player, man, and people in my city pretty much know me, right?
Right.
But and I moved around a lot. But man, I'm telling you, bro, when I got to college,
That's when it counts. That's when it counts for you.
Wait, Coach. I want to say something. I got to talk now because see, I think.
Okay, Tweety
You know
Bird.
what? And now I'm understanding because I sympathize with women because I hear this a lot. They be like, and they be married. Like, I don't get nothing. I just go through the motion. To me, that's an insult to a man.
that's in your
Wait,
adult.
wait,
That's
no.
adult.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. I was always a smart kid. I told you I'm pretty gifted. So one of the things we did as kids, I'm not trying to brag. I'm serious. I'm saying this so serious. Like if I played Madden, I'm gonna go read the directions of how to play the game. And I'm not trying to. I'm serious.
So you
so
read
when-
all into the cooch to know how to.
Kama Sutra.
So one of my guys real close, he started breaking it down. He was like, "No, you hit this, you touch this, you do that, woo the woo." So, sex for me was an experience.
At 13.
In high school.
Oh, well, so you.
My first time was like around 14.
So from 14, you knew the book. You had to play with from 14,
No.
and you mastered it from 14.
No, I didn't say I mastered it.
Okay.
We played. We experimented. So that's why you want like my 8th grade. I'm telling on myself.
Well, I
now.
just want to make sure we get into the point of this. So the question was, why does a woman having a high body count matter for you?
It don't matter for me.
Oh, so today it don't matter. Yesterday it mattered.
No. This is what I'm saying. It never mattered to me. If you take out sexual transmitted diseases,
I'm like, pull back the tape.
no. I was joking when I said no, I ain't gonna marry though. I don't give a darn. Like I told you,
I'm sticking to the guns,
No,
bro. I
me
ain't marrying
personally.
no town bite.
Yeah, no. If you want to talk to me personally, say, because if I'm gonna have multiple partners, what I could look like judging her? It don't make sense.
Well, so from what I was seeing, there's kind of like two main reasons that I heard why people care. One is, of course, that reputation. They don't want to go out in public and feel embarrassed.
That's me.
You know, or being in the same room where, you know, your girl has a lot of ex-lovers in the space that could be a little uncomfortable.
She already gave sloppy toppy to half of the room, and you walking in.
And then
They already know what it look like.
So a woman, she with me, right? She gonna be like, oh yeah, he couldn't do this, he couldn't do this. See, I have real if that's why I say what happens in your bedroom should have stayed in your bedroom anyway. Why everybody know your business? So I don't really
Because when you get together, y'all get to pillow talking.
No.
And it's just like when you first meet somebody and you know y'all on that date, what do y'all talk about? The ex.
Shit.
So why are you
I don't want to
single?
hear about your ex, man. The first thing
It
I'm asking,
happens,
man,
though.
what's the body count?
Oh my God, that you would
Say
actually
what?
ask that question?
Yeah, bro.
So there's another term.
Coach.
There's an actual scientific term.
At the age of 24, I'm sorry,
Go
Star.
ahead. Go
it's
ahead.
getting good. Coach want to know the body
At the
count.
age of 22, I'm sorry. At the age of 22, when I came back home from college, every girl I met, Star, I'm asking. Number one, I was.
You asking and believing?
You know why I asked? Because around that time, I don't know if y'all knew, man, gonorrhea was. It was hot down here in South Florida, and I ain't
I
trying
heard
to get caught
somewhere
with
that
that.
South Florida used to be like the highest.
We were number
count for,
one. Hey,
sexually
matter of fact,
transmitted
Ely High School.
Thank God I've been in a long
Ely
time
High
relationship.
School.
I'm single now though, y'all, but I'm
You
just saying.
You get what I'm saying? So for me, it was
I've been
always
saved.
it was important for me to always find out, yo, man, how many body counts. Because, you know, at the time, I'm not going to say, let's go get tested and so we can get dirty. You feel me? It wasn't.
Right, but that's
But I
what
wanted
I'm
to
saying.
make sure, you know what I'm saying, I was protected, bro.
when I would ask the question, I say, are you HIV negative? Have you ever tested for AIDS? I ask questions like that. So in a conversation with me, if I'm gonna be intimate with you, I'm gonna ask you these questions. Now, if you lie to me, you lie.
No,
But-
see, I can't come back from lies. You guys, in this day and age, it is so easy to get tested, and I think we need to make that the norm. The better
Facts.
question, as opposed to body counts, is do you want to get tested with me? And what I'm finding heavy
Facts.
is people love to go raw. It's the thing right now. Everybody
Shit.
going raw. So make it a part of the
I
norm.
like Star
Like,
segment be going in. What happened?
I'm just
what
saying,
they doing,
this is-
Star?
They're going unprotected.
They want
There's a lot of
they want
unprotected
raw
sex
sugar
happening.
in their coffee. Okay.
I heard someone say if my boyfriend or husband cheats on me with a condom, it don't even count. That's how this mentality is in this generation right now.
But
People-
again, we are
No,
coming
I don't
out
agree with
of-
that. I'm just
no.
saying this is what I'm hearing back.
Listen,
So,
listen. We may have to bring this back again.
Yeah, because
I know I haven't even got a chance to play
we gotta bring it back
the
again.
commentary.
Listen.
How much time we got,
Well,
producer?
we're over time once
Oh
again.
no,
we got
OT.
to go ahead.
Okay.
Listen, so tomorrow we'll pick this back up for Friday. Coach D, what you doing today, Coach D?
Hey man, I'm actually going to hang out with a couple of my boys, man. They're doing like Love and Hip Hop and also Hip Hop Reloaded, man. I don't know, they stole your name,
Yes,
but
thieves.
man, but I'm rocking with
Great minds think
a
alike.
few Miami celebrities tonight.
All right.
Coach 954, you up to?
Man, it's that time of the year, Black. I'm back in the gym. We getting ready for a high school basketball season. And to all the listeners out there, this is my first year in almost 15 years that I'm getting back into high school coaching. So every day before I got to get back in the gym. So Black, I'm
Nice.
back at it.
Congratulations, big
them
brother.
high schoolers about to run
Congratulations.
you.
What you got going on, Star?
Well, as you guys know, we have an event coming up this Saturday. It's called Gasadelic Chakra Party. We're doing meditations. We're doing chakra exploration, breath work. And, of course, we got that good ooey, sticky, that loud
Pack.
to help you, you know what I'm saying, get centered and tuned in. So
Yeah.
if you're interested, come out October 5th. We are at the Gas House Smokehouse in Opalaka.
Yeah, I heard when you show up, just ask for the pancake. That's a special pancake.
Hey, that's right.
All right, man. We'll see you tomorrow. I don't got nothing going on. I'm nothing. Peace.
We out.
Same time tomorrow.